Hey, what's up DIYers? Mike Boards with the Mike Boards channel. Thank you for watching. We're talking string trimmers today, Husqvarna specifically, and we're going to show you how to restring your head. And we are going to use black diamond string recommended by my dad. And since it's recommended from him, I already know it's good. Let's get started. All right, DIYers, outside now, and in front of us is our Husqvarna string trimmer. And this thing has never let us down. We absolutely love it. And again, in this video, we are going to install Echo Black Diamond string here. It is razor sharp for fast cutting. Here's some additional info for you. And this is heavy duty string. We're excited. We've got a project ahead of us. We've got some very tall grass that we've let grow for about a month and a half. First thing we need to do is direct our attention to the trimmer head. You'll see one hole where the string comes out, 180 degrees. On the opposite side is an additional hole. And then you've got push buttons. One here, 180 degrees. On the opposite side is an additional push button. Go ahead and push those in and simultaneously pull down and pull this part off of the trimmer head here. I will set that aside, and you've got two parts here. We are going to carefully separate the two of these. I will set that aside, and this part is important. You want to take note of the icon or image right there, and you've got two arrows. The arrows indicating the direction you will wrap the string, and that little loop right there indicates this point right here where you will loop the string onto and begin feeding it as you rotate it around this inner spool. And I've got the string, and on the very back they make it very easy for you. You can actually just pull this out and feed it from the back, as opposed to opening this whole thing and the line going everywhere and getting very unorganized and out of control. And what most people do, including ourselves, we will pull out 12 feet of string and make a cut. And we have measured out 12 feet. We will go ahead and cut that, and I'll set this aside, and here is our 12 feet of Echo heavy duty string. What you want to do next is grab each end that we just cut, and we are going to basically bring the two ends together as shown here, pinch it right there, and we are now going to feed this all the way down until we get all the way to the top where the loop is. And right there, that is our loop that we are going to use to loop around this little hook. Again, really pay attention to that image right there. As you can see, again, two arrows pointing down. That will be the direction that we wrap the string, and that little loop portion right there indicates the string portion that will loop right onto it. And you push it in and then pull it to lock it, as you see right there. And all you do from here is wrap the string on the inner spool and continue to keep the string separated by that little wall or guard that separates the two strings from that loop hook. And again, you just carefully spin this in your hand and feed the string onto the spool with your other hand. No need to rush this. If you go fast, you might mess it up, and you don't want that. Again, make sure the two strings stay in their respective slot. And we also recommend applying some friendly pressure as you wrap this. You don't want it loose, but you don't want it too tight, obviously, right? And you're going until you got about a foot left on the string. And from here, we got about a foot left, and I will continue going until I make it to this point. You've got hooks, and they are placed at 180 degrees of each other. I will carefully insert this and apply some pressure. You heard the click. That is now secured. I will continue wrapping until I get to the second notch, and I will bring this string up over the middle guard and into that little hole there. I will now grab the case, and I will match up these strings with these aluminum U-shaped cutouts that the strings go into, basically the housings. From here, I will pull the strings through. I'll swap this to the opposite side, do the same thing, pull it through. So now, that is what it is supposed to look like, as you can see, on each side. Now it's time to insert this entire housing back onto the trimmer head. And I'll pull this back in, and you got the tabs here. You want to verify your string is not getting caught. As you shit this up, match those push buttons and push up until you hear the clicking, and basically the push buttons extend back out and are not compressed in any way. And that is it. Check that out. I went ahead and repositioned the string trimmer as shown here. I put the engine portion in the grass. As I positioned it in this way, I did not want to scratch it on the concrete. Let's direct our attention to this blade right here. This is very sharp, And this is your trimmer head again, and this is your push button. We all know how that works. When you push this in and simultaneously hold the trigger and allow this trimmer head to spin, the string will feed out, and then you will hear it hitting this blade right here. And basically the sole purpose of that blade is, as you can see, the string extends out of the protector guard, and as it makes its way in at high velocity speeds, it will make contact with that blade and it will cut the string, and basically it will cut the string to the safe measurement for it to spin through this guard without damaging the plastic guard. And DIYers, that's really all there is to it. From here, we are going to get this thing up and running and show you what we're going to be cutting. Here we are on site, and as you can see, we've got a hill, and part of the hill is mowed and part of the hill is not mowed. You can't see it right now, but there is an aggressive drop off right there, and that is not safe to mow with our zero turn. So what we've got to do again is string trim, and we needed that heavy duty string because, well, we've got some pretty thick grass here, as well as some stalks. And I believe this will be no match for that new black diamond string. I'm assuming that will come down very quickly. Alright DIYers, making progress, and that grass patch was absolutely no match for that new black diamond string. And what I'll do now is just rake all that grass that I just cut down and remove it from the hill, kind of clean this hill up. Alright DIYers, I'm very satisfied with that new string, and I've got a lot of grass to haul away, as you can see. And that is all the grass that just came off of the bottom of the string trimmer, as well as the shaft. And my grandpa always taught me, the cleaner you keep your equipment and machines, the longer they will last. And I have hosed this down from the handle basically down to the head, and she's clean and all gassed up for the next time for use. That is it, DIYers. Hey, hopefully this helps. Do us a favor, below the video you will see that thumbs up icon. Click on that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely ring your YouTube bell. That would be very helpful to us. We would really appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. A little bit of wind, as you can see.